Hey guys, Julie Saillant, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. I love each and every one of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am your lead unicorn. Obviously, you guys are unicorns too, and I am thrilled that you are here. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And because we're growing the channel, don't forget to comment because I do read the comments and I try to get to as many of them as I possibly can. And I am an empath. I'm a light worker. I'm a starseed. I am an animal communicator. And I'm here to hold down the fort, right, with you guys. We are the angels on earth that are here to help the normies, if you will, the ones that don't have the gifts that we have. And I don't mean that we're amazing and we're above them. I just mean that everyone's at a different spot. And I am here to help you find your gifts, activate your gifts, bring you into alignment, right, with your true soul purpose. And then from there, everything that you're desiring, what you are here to do on planet Earth, your mission should start coming towards you. So I do all of that with you, and I am thrilled to do it. It's just one of the things that I love most about my life and my gifts. So welcome to the channel. If you would like to work with me in any capacity, all that information is in the description box below. And today, this is for Master Life Path number 11s, which I am as well. So yes, for us. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. Obviously, this is a really awesome community, and we talk about our struggles and how we overcome them on this channel. And it's all done by numerology. If you don't know your number, this is for Master Life Path number 11. And those of us that are Master Life Path 11s, the master numbers 11, 22, 33, we've been through more reincarnations than the other numbers. So we usually have more information. We're protected a bit more because we have bigger contributions to give to planet Earth. And we are here to help lead the leaders and train the trainers. We are the ones that are always out in front. We are the ones that people look to for their questions to be answered. Although, as you know, lots of times we don't have all the answers, right? If you don't know what your number is, you simply add up your birthday, month, day, and year. So if you're in October, that's the 10th month out of 12, so you add 1 + 0. And if your birthday is 3 or I don't know, say 7, you'd add 5 + 2 is 7. And then if you were born in 1998, you'd add all those numbers up. Those 3 numbers, your month, your day, and the year, you add those up, and then again, bring that number back down. And this is for the 11s. And the 11s are the most empathic of all the numbers. We are the most sensitive. We process at a much different rate. Things that people see that if we could see the same thing, like in a movie, right? We process 25, 50 layers deep. They process just the top layer. They don't see what we see. They don't feel what we feel. And as a result of that, many 11s go through life thinking they are completely cursed. They are way too sensitive. They are not accepted by a lot of people, including their own family, their spouses, their sisters, their brothers. A lot of times it can be really difficult for us. And I'm not saying that to be like, oh, boo-hoo for us. I'm just saying that's actually a fact. Anyone that's probably watching this channel that's an 11 knows that being an 11 is not easy. We are very sensitive beings. So today, I wanted to talk to you about that specifically, which is how we can overcome people not understanding us. This is a big deal for us because, as I mentioned in past videos, when we are younger, a lot of times our parents and our siblings don't know what to do with us because we are being our authentic selves and we see things differently than other people. And a lot of times we react differently. And what happens is that if our reaction is to them over the top, they tell us, why are you acting like that? You're acting crazy, like cut it out. And we're like, what are you talking about? That's when things get weird, right? Things get hard for us because we are just being ourselves and we think, well, if they don't understand us, who will? They're our family. They're my family. They don't even get me. And so you make a decision as a young child probably to just shut down. And that goes through your entire life. You start to do this like automatically, right? And it becomes a thing and it's not fun. Fortunately, and hopefully, a lot of you have been learning that you're not cursed. These are true gifts that you have. and that you shouldn't shut yourself down because your gifts can help other people on so many levels, and animals as well. Me being an animal communicator, it's all about talking to the animals and helping, because the animals are trying to help the humans. It's just that the humans can't understand what the animals are saying. If you take that same scenario, that's what's happening to you, and it's probably happened to you throughout your whole life. You have been trying to communicate who you are, right? But the people around you don't speak the same language you speak because they don't see what you see. They don't feel what you feel. It's almost like if you were in college and you're a senior and you're talking to a high school person, right? It's just this disconnect. It doesn't compute for the high school person because they haven't had the experiences you've had, but more than that, they don't process the way we process. So what happens is, for a lot of us, is that we feel very misunderstood a lot of times because we can see into people and see the good and the places that they're stuck. It's just a gift that we have. They get very upset, very defensive, like, what's your problem? Why are you doing that? Like, they get very upset. So part of what we need to learn to do is to make everything okay for them, and also for it to be okay for us. And the way that a lot of us do that is we just back off, right? And what I was thinking about today was, before the video, I was thinking about all the times and that we are misunderstood, right? And you can be with someone, right? You can be talking to them for a long time, sharing ideas, being friends with them, getting close with them. They can be romantic as well. And all of a sudden, they can say something to you which will make you realize that they don't understand you, or they don't get all of who you are. And it's a really hurtful thing, because you think that, hey, I've been talking to this person for like a year now and everything's awesome and they get me, and then all of a sudden it's like they don't get me at all. And that's kind of a deal breaker for a lot of us, because we're the type of people that are very empathic, and because we are empathic and we know what it feels like to not be understood or supported, we are always the first ones out going, I support you, I got this, I'm here to help you, right? But when we ask for support, a lot of times we don't get it. And that can be very, very frustrating, especially because of the way that we react to other people or circumstances. And a lot of times we need to have a lot of alone time, right? And that's basically where we just go within and ask, why is this happening to me? Why don't people understand me? I'm not that complicated. And why can't I just be supported like I support everyone else? And it's a real thing, and it's very hurtful. And it's not just the understanding, it's that a lot of times, we want people to care about us, and they don't. They just don't, because they don't understand us, or they just think we're too much work, or whatever the case may be. So I bring all this up to say that the shift in perspective that you can give yourself, the gift that you can give yourself, is this. Instead of looking at yourself as being someone that's difficult to deal with and is hard to understand, look at yourself as the awesome person that you are. Think about flipping that to, no, I'm awesome the way I am. I have gifts that people don't understand, a lot of them, but that's okay. I just need to find the right people that do. And I would strongly urge you to tell others that, this is the way I am, this is the way I process. I'm different than you are, I'm gifted. Whether they laugh or whether they're like, oh, cool, okay, right? Either way, you're gonna know where you stand really quickly. And if they laugh, then they're probably not the person for you. And if they're siblings or parents, then that's where you're gonna have to do some education from you to them, to let them know, I was born this way, right? This is the way I process. And I'm trying to really come out of my shell and not shut down, because that's not fun for me. And I don't want to do that. I want to share things with people, but I need them to be open to what I'm sharing. And I don't need the judgment. I don't need the condemnation. I don't need them walking away, right? But if they do, I want you to know that you have support, right? I support you and I appreciate you, and you have others You're not alone, because we always feel alone. 11s always feel alone, but you're not always alone. You do have ancestors. You do have totem animals. You do have guides. You do have archangels. And that's why a spirit is always with us, right? And that's why I harp so much on meditation, because your ability to meditate and connect with your totem animals, with spirit, with the archangels, with your guides and ancestors is huge. If you can't do this, you are cutting yourself off from a lot of your power, like 50%. So meditating and doing it the way you want to do it, that works for you, not for everybody else, is crucial, right? And what I do is I help my clients meditate. I was speaking with someone the other day and he's like, I've tried to meditate like lots of times and I can't do it because my brain just goes, right? And I'm the same way, which is why I use music, right? So if you have been trying to meditate in a very calm state, which is good, but quiet and just be like that doesn't work for me because my mind goes really quickly, right? We're always doing something, we're always processing. So if I bring music into the mix, the right music will get me to where I need to be very quickly. So you just need to try a few different things until you get to where you want to be. It could be guided meditation, it could be music, it could be going to the ocean and listening to the waves, it could be in a forest, whatever it is, right? Find out what works for you so that you can meditate clearly, because then you can connect in with your spirit, with your totem animals, which is huge. If you don't know what your totem animal, there's usually a few of them are, it's important that you figure that out. Your totem animals are usually not like dogs and cats. They're usually like swans or bear or snakes or deer, right? And they're there to help you and offer you their attributes that you need right now that you don't have. They're there to support you. They're there as a bridge. They're there to guide you and love you, right? Just like your ancestors are. When you call in your ancestors and you ask them to come forward, then look and see who actually is coming forward. Is it a grandmother? You know, is it a father? Who's coming forward for me? And that's when you can make that actual connection and start talking to them and saying, you know, thank you so much for being here. You know, can you help me? What am I not seeing that I need to see right now? So I say all this to let you know that you are supported. Life is not always easy, and I understand that. There are many of you out there, because I talk to you all the time, that are having a really difficult time connecting with other people because you're advanced and you're gifted. It's not because you're cursed, it's because you're gifted. So just know that you are special and you're perfect the way you are, right? You can't change who you are, but you can have the tools to know that you are different in a good way, and that you should never shut yourself down for anybody, right? If they don't get you and they don't care about you, there's nothing you can do about it. You just have to keep moving, right? You just have to keep going, because eventually you will find a group of people or find your tribe, right, that you can resonate with. I did pull a couple of cards. I haven't even looked at them yet. So the first one is Bobcat Spirit, which says life is a mystery. There are so many things happening to some of you right now that are for your better and greater good that you don't realize is even happening for your good. You think it's hurting you. Do you think it's like I'm being isolated, or I don't have the right people around me, or I'm going through a difficult time right now, I'm separated from someone, I'm separated from my family, whatever the case may be, right? And you think that it's to hurt you, but it's actually to help you. It's actually so that you can stand on your own 2 feet. It's actually so that you can gain strength and know that you have everything you need. You truly do within you. A lot of you are looking outside of yourself. You're looking at readers, you're looking at cards, you're looking at so many things. And Spirit wants me to tell you, please look inside. Everything that you need is inside of you, not outside of you. You also had Parrot Spirit, which is watch your words. Many of you are not being kind to yourself. You're not being compassionate. You tell yourself you're stupid, you're an idiot, this is never going to happen for me, I'm never going to get to where I need to be, I'm never going to have this, I'm never going to have enough money, whatever the case may be. Everything that you say, when you say that, you're putting out into the world, it'll truly come to fruition, right? So be careful. Switch your words around to make them more positive and loving. Be as compassionate as you would be to anybody around you, to yourself. No, I am smart. I am an amazing person. I do help other people, right? Look at it that way. You also got skunk spirit, know your worth. Know your worth is huge. Nobody will treat you the way that you want to be treated until you know your worth, until you love yourself, and until you know I am special, I'm gifted, I'm amazing. It's not an ego thing. It's you just actually saying, I am different and I'm proud of it. I'm okay with it. Once you start loving yourself, that's when other people can come in and love you as well. Till that happens, no one will see it. No one will see your value. No one. Very rarely, right? You're an amazing person. You have amazing gifts. Please act accordingly. Seriously. Snake spirit, time to heal. I love snakes. All my clients have snakes. I have an amazing snake. I used to be afraid of them, but snakes are they are such protectors with their charges. They love their charges, and they also have so much wisdom. And snakes, they're here to heal, right? Heal you. Where do you need healing? Is it in your mind? Do you think that you're never good enough? Do you think that you'll always be alone? Do you think you'll never be understood? Snakes can help heal that. Do you see yourself as never moving forward? You'll never have what you want. You'll never have enough money. Snakes can help you with that. Snakes are amazing, amazing assets to us humans. Amazing. And if you have a snake, consider yourself very lucky indeed, because they don't come to everybody. You also got deer spirit, time for a gentle touch. Again, the compassion thing. Please be gentle with yourselves, guys, because you guys are amazing. Like, start looking at yourself as that type of being. You're freaking awesome. Like, realize it, act accordingly. And if people around you don't see that, gotta really think on that for a minute. If they don't see how great you really are, think about it. Think about who's around you right now that accepts you and loves you and wants you in their life and reciprocates. And those that don't want to hear what you have to say and don't love you and don't care about you. You have two choices. You can either say, okay, and keep going, or you can keep them in your life. But I would say, think on that, think hard on that, right? Because we all want to be uplifted. And I know as an 11, you always are uplifting others. If somebody doesn't reciprocate that back, that's probably not a good fit for you. Last but not least, spider spirit, make your dreams real. That's a black widow, by the way, it looks like to me. Make your dreams real. You can have anything you want. Anything you desire, you can have it. You just have to believe it and have a plan for it. That's it. It's all about focus. Stay focused on your tasks. Make a plan. Work your plan every single day. Don't let up. Don't look left. Don't look right. Stay straight forward and stay with it. And it will happen. You guys are amazing. 11. I'm proud to be an 11, and you should be too, because we are few and far between. We are amazingly talented and gifted. And if nobody's told you that, now you heard it today from me. So I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, share the channel, and comment below. All right, guys, thanks so much. Take care.